Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the votes. Those votes were put there a number of hours before. Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the votes. Really, how many people do that? You mean they moved out and then they said, "Ah, the hell with it, I'll move back in"? You know, in my opinion, it's never too late. Little double. Even before you do that, and not even including that, that's why I hardly even included that number, although in one state we have a tremendous amount of dead people, so I don't know. I'm sure we do in Georgia too. I'm sure we do in Georgia too. Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the votes. Those votes were put there a number of hours before. Really, how many people do that? You mean they moved out and then they said, "Ah, the hell with it, I'll move back in"? You know, it doesn't sound like very normal. You mean they moved out and what? They missed it so much that they wanted to move back in? Yeah, it's crazy. Well, and then, in my opinion, it's never too late. Little double sound deck. So that's the story, fellas. Even before you do that, and not even including that, that's why I hardly even included that number, although in one state we have a tremendous amount of dead people, so I don't know. I'm sure we do in Georgia too. I'm sure we do in Georgia. Early in the morning, they went to the table.
You will file articles of impeachment against President Joe Biden.
And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, "No, this is soup from my family." They're so innocent. "This is soup from my family." It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, "No, this is just soup from my family." And then the media says, "This is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people." Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Could you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know. So good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. 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 I don't know.
Unbelievable.
No, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
They felt pretty comfortable after day 2.
Hello, users, and welcome to another motherfucker of a goddamn, also known as Above It Goddamn All, folks. We are here. I am here once again doing a goddamn. So hopefully y'all are going to enjoy the program today, the programme, as they may say in other realms of the universe. Let me move my monitor. Okay. So, hopefully everyone is having a good day. So, we have a not update. So, it is, slightly better. There's still, like, a huge culprit right here. I think there might be, a squirrel in there. But either way, working at it day by day. It's a little bit of a problem. But that's not important right now. What's important is you're here to... It's Tuesday? You're here to watch a motherfucking podcast. I don't know why you were watching a podcast. To my understanding, podcasts were audio. But whatever. Speaking of audio, I should probably start uploading the audio podcast again, because I stopped doing that like 6 months ago because I'm a lazy cocksucker. Emphasis on cock. But anyway, we are here once again, and by we I mean me. You're not anywhere near me, actually. You're very far away, because I'm broadcasting, emphasis on broad, on the internet, actually, and you are all across the goddamn. So that's how we're going. That's what we're doing. That's how we're doing it. This evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Well, I don't know if it's the standard. It might be daylight. I always get them. Whatever. I'm going to be playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night on the Sony goddamn. And so this is a good-ass game. And I'll be playing for a couple hours. Metal Gear Solid, folks. It's coming soon. Can't wait to play that one. But either way, we're going to be playing some Castlevania goddamn Symphony of the motherfuck on the goddamn Sony ass motherfucking fuck. So that's going to be tonight, one of my favorite games for the console. Pretty good. Also kind of scary. The music, incredible. I'm excited to play the game once again for the Spook 5 Killer. So that will be tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So that is 9 hours. So actually 8 hours and 51 minutes from right now. Right fucking now. Unless you're watching this at some point. Maybe you're watching the video version of Above It All, in which case, I don't fucking know. But if you're listening to the live show, 8 motherfucking hours and 51, soon to be 50 minutes from now, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Never played it, Catherine says. Go fuck yourself. And while you're fucking yourself, definitely be sure to tune in for the stream, because it's really good. So, folks, let's get into the goddamn. Alrighty, the motherfucking motherfuck. The motherfucking motherfuck. The goddamn. And the goddamn. Alright. Yesterday was day 174 of protests in the city of Elizabeth City and County of Pasquotank County, North Carolina, over the assassination of Andrew Brown Jr., committed by the Pasquotank County Sheriff's Department on April 21st, 2021. For those of you that do not know, 7 sheriff deputies. Their names are Robert Morgan, Daniel Meads, Aaron Llewellyn, Stephen Judd, Kenneth Bishop, Michael Swindle, and Joel Lunsford rode on the back of a pickup truck with machine guns as they were apparently going to serve a, quote, search warrant. We all know that Tommy Wooten, the sheriff of Pasquotank County, authorized and commanded them to murder Andrew Brown Jr. under the auspices of being a drug dealer. There is no way in hell that you need 7 sheriff deputies with machine guns to serve a search warrant for someone who's a non-violent person who has been known in the community to actually be afraid of violence. So, or at least, not necessarily afraid. I don't want to put that out there, but, not someone who's going to commit violence, I should say. There were no guns found because he didn't have a gun. They shot him in the back of the head as he was trying to escape the oncoming onslaught of the Ku Klux Klan. In their attempted and successful assassination of Andrew Brown Jr., they managed to fire bullets into nearby houses that had nothing to do with the incident, and they managed to fire bullets on the same street as a school at 8:30 in the morning, folks. So these people were reckless, they were disgusting, and they acted without any attempt whatsoever to preserve the life of Andrew Brown Jr. He was executed, shot in the back of the head, and we, the people of Elizabeth City, have reason to believe that the murder of Andrew Brown Jr. was premeditated. Now, if you want to prove that it wasn't premeditated, release the tape. They've only released 20 minutes to the family, and it's highly edited, selective footage, and they've only released about a minute of the total of, I think it's like a 3-hour tape or something, because it includes the before and the afters. They've only included about a minute publicly. So what's going on? What was Robert Morgan talking to Aaron Llewellyn about as they went in to execute Andrew Brown Jr.? Were they plotting about how to assassinate him? Were they planning about how to make it look like it was justified? What exactly were they discussing in the back of that pickup truck where they had their machine guns locked and loaded, ready to, kill an innocent person? I don't know. I would like to know, and that's why we have been out here for 174 days, marching around the county and federal buildings, demanding that they do fucking something. Fucking anything at this point. But instead, all they've done is the Pasquotank County Board of Commissioners decided, let's give them a raise. That's right, imagine you're working customer service at Walmart, and you're having a bad day, so you decide to hop over the counter and take a box cutter and stab someone to death. All right, it's clearly, well, let's say you didn't like that person and you planned it. You knew that they came to Walmart, and so you planned, all right, I'm going to hop over the counter and just stab them in the neck 17 times, right? Now, imagine that scenario. Do you think Walmart would give you extra money? Do you think they would give you a paid vacation? Do you think they would give you a raise? Hell no. You would go to fucking jail. If I go out there and shoot someone because they looked at my dog funny, guess what would happen? The cops would find me. I would go to jail. But when the police are the ones doing the murders, all of a sudden, law and order, small and order, it goes right out the fucking window because they don't give a fuck. They've got a license to kill. No one else has a license to kill except for the police in this instance. And they use their license to assassinate an innocent black man who is unarmed trying to escape their assassination attempt. And they got a raise, and they got paid vacation, and they're back on the force, going to Muddy Waters, getting coffee every morning, because this is a life in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. There are homicidal maniacs who decide, I'm going to go become a cop before I go on murder sprees and become a serial killer, because that's the easiest way to do it. You want to kill people for fun? Be a cop. You'll get away with it all the time, especially if you're in Elizabeth City. And that's the message that's being received by the community. If you want to kill people, just become a cop. Maybe I'll become a cop, get my fantasies on, kill a couple people. Why not, right? You're allowed in the United States of America. God fucking bless. there has been a lot of crime in Elizabeth City for sure. I do not know all the details of that though. The cops here are really bad at their jobs. The only thing that they're seemingly good at is arresting innocent protesters illegally. Everything else they seem to suck dick at. And again, I want to be very clear. Not the good kind of dick sucking. I don't think it was two. I'm pretty sure it was just Aaron Llewellyn who quit. And I'm pretty sure he was lining up retirement anyway or something. I don't think a second one quit. Whew, folks, I think I need to cut my toenails. I don't know where my fucking clipper is though. Ha! Wait a second. I found my clipper. Just kidding. But like for real though, I don't know where it is. I think someone stole it. Someone stole it. I got this like fucking toenail stabbing into me. I'm gonna use a nail file. That was, yeah, there were some other sheriff deputies that weren't on the squad that also resigned. Nail file. Check this out, folks. All right. That is no longer stabbing me. Good stuff. All right. All right, folks. So here is a this ought to be good. I know that this one's going to be fun. So I know that there are a lot of billionaire defenders that watch my stream that hate Bitcoin, and they're going to love and worship Jamie Dimon. That's right, folks. He said Bitcoin is worthless. Let's watch.
I personally think that Bitcoin is worthless, but I don't want to be exposed to it. I don't care. It makes no difference to me. Our clients are adults. They disagree. That's what makes markets. So if they want to have access to buy or sell Bitcoin, it's hard. We can't custody it, but we can give them legitimate, as clean as possible access. I personally.
So there it is, folks. Jamie Dimon confirmed anti-Bitcoin. He's a Bitcoin hater. Why is it that we have all these people that so-called left-wingers that are agreeing with Jamie Dimon? Bitcoin is not worthless, folks. You can buy drugs on the internet with it. Case motherfucking closed. Y'all have a good day. That's all I have to say on that one. There's a lot of arguments against cryptocurrencies. All of them are stupid. Sorry about your luck. All right, folks, let's get into some actual news here. This is a really bizarre one. So I want to do a little bit of like a deep dive into like the mind of cringe lords. So please bear the fuck with me. Okay. right? So okay, I want to talk about propaganda. So I'm going to do a little bit of like a segment here on propaganda. So yesterday maybe it was the day before. Yeah, it was yesterday, I think. I did a video about Kamala Harris doing some video about space. And so the right wing got really upset at this for some reason. I don't know why. So it started off with a New York Post article that I saw on the subject. And then it was picked up by Fox News, yesterday evening. So in the morning, I saw it on the New York Post, and then by the evening, it was on Fox News, and Donald Trump Jr. tweeted about it. So what they specifically said here is that Kamala Harris used child actors in her space video. As if that means anything. Of course they use child. Like, I don't understand. What does that make space any less interesting? Does that make space bad? Does that make making content for kids bad? Now, again, I hate Kamala Harris. I said that in my original video, that I hate Kamala Harris. I think she's garbage. She's cringy, and she's a loser. But if she or anyone on her team or, NASA is trying to make space cool for kids, I'm down. I don't give a fuck. What does that mean, child actors? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? So I made a video about this. And so I shit you not, okay? So I made this video. I got almost no comments, right? Until Donald Trump Jr. tweeted that she used child actors. And then all of a sudden, right? All of a sudden, these kids were paid actors. Huh? Who cares? Right? Like, the children are actors. What does that mean? Like, I'm really confused. The kids are actors. You didn't, like, what? Like, so again, so people hear about Donald Trump Jr. saying that Kamala Harris uses child actors, and then they go to YouTube and somehow they all use the same talking points. Child actors, child actors, child actors. So I want to talk about propaganda here, right? First of all, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? I'm asking, do you seriously care that child actors were in a video marketing space to children? What? I just like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? It's a clearly manufactured video with the intent to make space cool for kids. Why are grown adults giving a fuck about this? There are so many things you can attack Kamala on. She recently just did this really cringe question and answer thing where she just like tried to avoid the subject of Palestinian apartheid. Right? Attack her for that. Right? Like, I don't, like, in this whole, like, this is a new conspiracy theory here. Right? Like, this is a conspiracy theory. Child actors. As if Trump never hired actors for anything? What? What? Everyone hires actors for things. That's how, like, I don't understand. Like, I'm trying to fucking understand. And also, does anyone really think Kamala Harris was the one who made these decisions? Do you really think that? You really think Kamala Harris was sitting, oh yes, oh, I'm gonna hire child actors, right? Because then we'll be able to convince the kids that space is cool. What? What? Again, alright, she used child actors. Let's say she did the whole thing. It was her grand master plan. She was like, I'm gonna hire child actors. We're gonna make this video. It was all her plan. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? There's so many things you can do to mock Kamala Harris, rightfully. And this is how you do it? Like, and then people fall for it. Again, the propaganda starts at Donald Trump Jr. and it goes all the way down to my YouTube videos. Who cares? Imagine reading this tweet by Donald Trump Jr. and getting in such a fury. And then you go on YouTube. She used child actors. She used child actors. You fool! Child actor! I literally... These people are so goddamn stupid that this is the best they can come up with. This is the best that they can come up with. Child actors. If just one child saw this video and has a new interest in space and astronomy, it's a win. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Space is cool, science is cool, astronomy is cool, and no one gives a fuck about your fake, stupid, tabloid fucking outrage. This is the dumbest thing I've seen in a long time. Cringe 2K19, you're a dumb fuck motherfucker. She could have used kid. What, again, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? And why are you assuming that Kamala Harris was the master at this? She probably was asked to like participate in the video. It was probably NASA who spearheaded it and did most of it. And then they just like sent her an email. And then someone who was an aide in her office was like, all right. You know, do you want to do this NASA thing? And then Kamala was like, I guess. Like, just say that Kamala Harris! She's the secret wizard and she's controlling the universe. Oh, yes. Oh, she planted the children actors there. Like... Like, have you ever watched television? There's child actors everywhere. Oh my god. Dumb fuck motherfuckers. Dumb fuck motherfuckers. I swear to God. Lord have mercy. And then we have the stupid dumb fuck moron in the chat who's like, their entire political identity is, I'm just going to disagree with everything the streamer says, even though it's extremely ridiculous. Like, if I talk about how water is bad for you, or like water is like really good for you, you're going to come in the chat and say, actually, water has been found. Like, you're a fucking moron, dude. No one thinks you're funny. You're a loser. Fucking child actors, bro. Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? Speaking of people that are dumb as shit. So we've got some stupid ass motherfuckers going on Fox News crying about, guess what? Bisexual Superman. Let's watch.
Superman, bisexual DC comic book toy that was announced today. Finally, a place, nowhere to go.
Well, that comes after a gay Aquaman, a bisexual boy Wonder, Robin, and a gender-fluid Loki. Call me when they have a gender-stable aisle with superheroes whose sexualities we know nothing about. Why are they...
Folks, now, I want to be very clear. I am not a Superman fan. That being said, I've seen some of the Superman movies, and the entire plot line of one, like I think it's the first one, is that he saves someone called Lois Lane. How do you think the kid Superman was spawned into existence? Like, again, think about it. The entire storyline of Superman is Superman doing a bunch of cool shit to get laid. And then they have a child. And that child's bisexual. That's the thing that's so fascinating about this, right? Is, you know, being a whole comic book about, like, saving the world so you can get some fucking, you know, whatever, right? That's normal. There's no sexuality there. He's just saving a woman. It's just, that's not sexual. Yeah, he fucked her several times. So much that apparently a kid came out, right? That's not sexual at all. There's nothing sexual about that at all. But the idea that the Superman kid is kissing a guy, it's sexual. You just can't do it. And also this fascination with this fantasy world where there's no such thing as gender stable or, you know, non-sexualized like cartoons or like. This guy has been around so long on the earth. I don't know who his name is, but he's been around so long that he's losing his hair. Like, has he ever been in a toy store? Has he ever been in a toy store? Like, that's what?
Sexualizing superheroes. You know, I was a Batman and a Superman, Spider-Man kid. I love.
You were a Spider-Man kid? And you don't know that one of the entire plot lines of Spider-Man is that he's saving some bitch named Mary? I'm a Spider-Man kid, man. The whole fucking, like, yeah, man, I love Superman and Spider-Man when they, you know, do all this cool stuff so that they can save the chick at the end. That's not sexualized. Their sexuality isn't, no. These people are dumb as shit. Also, look at the B-roll of Barbie dolls. Why is the B-roll with Barbie dolls? What is this shit? And people eat this up. They gobble it up. They go, yes, the gender fluid bisexual Superman is ruining America. Barbie dolls. What the fuck? Seriously, what is going on here?
Loved those heroes. We just wanted them to get the bad guys, not a.
And now there's a fucking race car. The left sexualizes superheroes, folks. That's the Chiron. They have a fucking B-roll of a race car. Like, they're talking about how, I don't know, Spider-Man and, what's her name, Mary Jane or whatever, I'd never heard of it. Lois Lane? Never heard of it. Who's Lois Lane? Who? Who is that? Never heard of him. Who is that? Superman's sexuality is unknown. That's why almost every single plot line revolves around him saving a woman. Right? Because there's... So stupid, man. I swear these motherfuckers are dumb as shit. Like, they're all just the dumbest of the dumb motherfuckers. Like, they're, like, and... But these people, I assume the Fox News people know that they're being stupid, but then there's people that eat it up. They're like, yes, the Barbie dolls.
So stupid. So stupid. Thank you. Thank you.
Lord have fucking mercy, man. We are fucked. I don't know what to tell you, man. That America is so goddamn stupid. You're calling women bitches. Okay, put women down. Why don't you cringe? You are not funny. I'm sorry. You're banned forever. I don't give a shit about your fucking whatever. You're just too stupid to fucking live. Go die in a hole somewhere. In Minecraft? But seriously, don't make an alternate account. Don't bother. You're not funny. No one here likes you. You don't have, like, it's not like, oh, look, you have fellow right-wingers that are watching the stream and they think you're so cool. Wow. No, they don't, because they're not here, because you're a loser. You're by yourself, right? You're fucking typing away on your keyboard at 10:30, talking about how bisexual Superman is ruining America and Kamala Harris is an evil mastermind using child actors for a fucking space video. You're a loser. You're a dumb fuck. Nobody likes you. You're not smart. You're definitely not funny. And you're wasting your fucking life doing stupid bullshit. I deserve a spa month, for God's sakes. Motherfuckers addicted to cringe. Lord have motherfucking mercy. Lord have motherfucking mercy. Got some stupid ass motherfuckers. While we're talking about right-wing outrage, let's do this one. Got some stupid ass motherfuckers. Tulsi Gabbard, folks. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I do know what to tell you, actually. Hold the phone. This is what I'm going to tell you.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
So Tulsi Gabbard is doing this again. Reminder, her last congressional act as a member of Congress was trying to, like, bully the fuck out of trans kids. Yeah, like, all fucking, I don't know, like 40 of them that exist that play sports. Just bullying the shit out of them for no reason, and then she left office. So here she is tweeting, pregnant people? Read that headline again. Some hate women so much that they literally want to erase even the word woman from our vocabulary. What? So is the argument here that women are not people? I don't... What? What? So people, right, means human, person. A human being that exists. Now, there are a certain sect of the humans that exist that are able to carry out a pregnancy. Is that bad to say? Is that all of a sudden that's erasing women from our vote? What? Like, again, this is so goddamn stupid. This is so goddamn stupid. And she's posting, right, like, it's a fucking article about how COVID is fucking extremely dangerous when it comes to people carrying out pregnancies. She doesn't care about that. She doesn't give a shit about health, safety, medical, whatever. She doesn't give a shit. Oh, but they're erasing women. Newsflash, motherfucker. Women are not the only people on the planet that can get pregnant. I'm sorry. I know. It hurts your feelings. Oh, poor little baby. Poor little baby. Sure. 99% of people that get pregnant and carry out pregnancies on the planet at this moment in time might identify as women. Sure. Does that mean that they're all women just by default? No, that's not how the fucking world works. I'm sorry. I know it hurts your fifis. Oh, people aren't writing about women all the time. Oh, I haven't seen the word woman in about 14 minutes, so I guess I'm being erased. You're a loser. No one cares about you. Anyone who's ever liked Tulsi Gabbard is garbage. I'm sorry. Well, I take that back. I mean, you can... She did some really good workout videos where she was doing those squats. I get it. You got blinded by the yoga booty. I understand, right? But you gotta move on. All right? This bitch is crazy. She's a lunatic. She's literally out of control, right? Like, she's a fucking, like, dumb bitch motherfucker. That's all I've got to say on Tulsi Gabbard. I got you, Elite LeVay. Let's segue, folks. All right, Umar. Are you going on vacation? What the fuck are you got? What? Goddamn yoga booty gets you every time. It's, you know, I get it. It's a really good marketing tool. Speaking of marketing, folks, I want to show you what cancel culture looks like. Netflix suspends trans employee who tweeted about Dave Chappelle special. So, Dave Chappelle is going on a cancel tour, basically saying, I got canceled, give me some money, I'm a millionaire, I got canceled, yo, everybody, I'm canceled, look at me, and then he's doing another show, oh, look at me, I got canceled, I'm gonna raise the ticket price, I'm canceled, folks, I'm super canceled, and I love it. That's Dave Chappelle right now, right? Meanwhile, transgender employees at Netflix who are like, hey, by the way, Dave Chappelle, your jokes, they're not that funny. Sorry. Can't work here anymore? Huh? What? So, all those Dave Chappelle defenders, you didn't watch the special. You gotta watch the whole special. You gotta watch the whole special. Watch the special. Watch the special. Canceled. Do you believe in cancel? Are you gonna comment on this video? Am I going to get your comment on the video where you say, oh man, that really sucks that a poor marginalized person got their job taken away because they dared to speak out against someone who was spewing hate speech against them? Are you going to talk about cancel culture now? No, of course you're not. So let's read the article here. Netflix has suspended a trans employee who tweeted about Dave Chappelle's comedy special, The Closer. In the stand-up set, which was released on October 5th, Chappelle doubles down on his jokes about LGBT groups. I'm Team TERF. That's not a joke. Unless it's preceded by, I'm about to say something really stupid. Check this out. If I'm a dumb fuck, this is what I would say. I'm Team TERF. Ah, man, that was really dumb of me. Ha ha ha. That's a joke. Saying I'm Team TERF, I agree. That's not a joke. That's just a political statement. You're a loser, Dave Chappelle. It's not a joke. Like, what is that? Like, what is that? Like, yeah. So, you know, I hate immigrants. Good joke. I mean, like, what? It's not a joke. Like, if it's satire, maybe that's funny, right? But it's like, it's not a joke. Like, oh yeah, no, I actually hate immigrants. No, I'm not joking. I'm not being satirical. There's no irony here. No, I hate immigrants. And then mainstream news is just going to call it jokes. That's not a joke. Just because someone's a comedian doesn't mean everything they say is a joke. Yeah, I just had a burrito for lunch. Is that a joke? Like the guy's blogging. He's trying to be like a fucking, like a philosopher or something. It's not everything a comedian says is a joke. When he said, like, I love being canceled, was that a joke? Where's the joke here? But anyway, the next day, Netflix software engineer Tara Field tweeted about Chappelle, writing that the comedian attacks the trans community and the very validity of transness in the special. I would recommend reading the whole tweet thread. The tweet thread went viral, quickly spiraling into a conversation about free speech and cancel culture. Netflix then suspended Field along with 2 other employees for trying to attend a director-level meeting they weren't invited to. Okay, sure. Sure. That's how they get you. They don't want to fire you for being trans and speaking out. Oh, they were trying to go to a meeting. Oh, they knocked on the wrong door at the office. Fired. Because that makes a lot of goddamn sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, you walked into the wrong room. Whoops. It totally has nothing to do with that viral tweet thread you talked about where you made us look a little bad. No, not at all. It's about you knocking on the wrong door. Dialed the wrong number? Fired. No, it has nothing to do with you being trans and you making a tweet thread about how you don't appreciate what we did on... No, it has not... You've dialed the wrong number. Sorry, you can't work here anymore. What? In a statement emailed to The Verge, a Netflix spokesperson pushed back against the idea that Field was suspended for tweeting. It is absolutely untrue to say that we have suspended any employee for tweeting about the show. They said, our employees are encouraged to disagree openly and we support their right to do so. Apparently not. The specialist sparked significant controversy inside Netflix. Disclosure, The Verge is producing a forthcoming show for Netflix. Oh, whoa. Shortly after it came out, employees started asking pointed questions about whether or not trans people were included in the decision to air the special and where the company draws the line between commentary and transphobia. We repeatedly provide a platform for content that is harmful to the trans wrote a current employee. That's actually a good statement I agree with. In Netflix's open Q&A document, these decisions have a material impact on our business, including harm to our current employees and talent declining to work with us. What is our plan on how we're going to repair this situation? In particular, none of these questions seen by The Verge asked for the special to be taken down. On October 8th, now, again, I want to be very clear. I think the special should be there. But, you're allowed to criticize a millionaire. I know. Isn't that crazy? Also, Netflix should give me a special. Netflix, where the fuck are you, bitch? Give me a special. If Dave Chappelle is allowed to get a front page special blockbuster stand-up show, where's mine? I'm funny. You don't think I'm funny? Fuck you. I'm funny as fuck. Where's my special? And that's cancel culture, folks. Netflix cherry picks. If they were to say, all right, we'll give anyone a special if they, meet some sort of requirement somewhere, somehow, maybe you can send auditions in or whatever, and then we'll give you, if that were the case, all right. That's not the case, though. They only really work with millionaires when it comes to this kind of stuff, and they just kind of shove everything else under the rug. On October 8th, Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos responded to questions in an internal email. "It never feels good when people are hurting, especially our colleagues," he wrote. "You should also be aware that some talent may join third parties in asking us to remove the show in the coming days, which we are not going to do." I don't give a fuck if you remove the show. The fact that you're firing people for speaking out against it, that's what I give a fuck about. I am canceled because I don't have a Netflix show. That's what I give a fuck about. This shit is ridiculous, man. Anyone, and I mean anyone, who is like fucking spending their time and energy defending millionaire, loser, dipshit, motherfucking unfunny, you know, I am sorry, but like, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? You're going out there defending millionaires? Is that what you do with your life? You just like have a hat. What millionaire am I going to defend today? What millionaire am I going to spend my day tweeting about how great they are? Dumb motherfuckers. They are dumb motherfuckers. Meanwhile, none of those people are going to leave a comment saying, "Oh, cancel culture, that's so horrible." Fucking Dave Chappelle can defend himself. He can fucking speak for himself. He doesn't need a legion of pasty little fucking moron nerds on Twitter going like... He doesn't need that. Go outside. Touch fucking grass. Go walk the dog. Go learn how to fucking cook a pizza or something. Go do something with your goddamn fucking life. Instead of going... Because no one's impressed. I gotta be honest. No one cares. Stupid ass motherfuckers all over the goddamn fuck. Stupid. 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 I mean, again, they're just so fucking stupid. All of these motherfuckers are just so stupid.
So stupid. So stupid. Thank you. Thank you. So stupid. So stupid. Thank you. Thank you. So stupid. So stupid. Thank you. Thank you. So stupid. So stupid. Thank you. Thank you.
The world's falling apart, folks. It is all over. The American experiment. Good try. Solid attempt, but it's over. It's fucking over, folks. We had a good run. Not really. But, you know, it's over. So, yesterday was Indigenous Peoples Day. According to Joe Biden, at least he said that it's Indigenous Peoples Day. Well, let's see how Joe Biden and Washington, D.C. police and the Secret Service handled Indigenous Peoples Day, shall we? There were protest demonstrations outside of the White House. Large crowds of people collected and gathered to basically demand that Indigenous people are respected in this society that we live in, demand an end to oil pipelines that are destroying and desecrating sacred land, and just all in all spreading awareness about Indigenous people's struggles. Great stuff, right? Except actually, no, because they got brutalized and very violently arrested during this demonstration. It's not like, I don't know, maybe they were storming the White House. No, not at all. They were just saying Indigenous lives matter, and this is how the United States Secret Service treats them. Can you believe this shit? This is the world that we fucking live in, where you can't even say, hey, my life actually matters, and it's kind of fucked up that you don't think it does. You can't say that without getting fucking brutally harassed and attacked. Anyway, I'm gonna listen to the audio here.
My name is Erica. Stop it, you dummy talk, baby. I'm in one member of the Crow Creek Sioux tribe. I'm a descendant of those that they put on the ship and raped. Help me, please. Help me. I love my children so much. I love my children so much.
Like, again, what do you think? Oh, wow, violent thug. Violent fucking thug. Elderly woman who's like frail. What a violent fucking thug. Let's manhandle. Let's break her fucking shoulders. Yeah, that's right. Violent thug. Meanwhile, on January 6th, what the fuck, man? Seriously. All my homies hate Joe Biden. He's garbage. He's a disaster. His presidency is a disaster, right? If he's lucky, he will be the last president in United States history. But I don't think we're all going to get that lucky. I think we're going to have the bad ending here. I think Trump's going to win in 2024, and then we're all fucked. That's what I think. But look at how they treat her. All right, you want to escort her off the premise? Okay, whatever. That's not how you do that. Right, you don't swarm her with a bunch of maskless goons and criminal fucking thugs, like fucking dislocating your shoulders. This is not how you fucking handle this shit. On Indigenous Peoples Day, mind you. Like any other day, you can't do this tomorrow. You can't do this last week. You have to do this on Indigenous Peoples Day. Joe Biden, oh yes, we've given them a raw deal. Yeah, emphasis on we, motherfucker. This shit is ridiculous, man. It's all fucking falling apart, folks. This country is over. It's done. It's gone. There is no United States of America. There never has been. It's just a bunch of genocidal, imperialist fucking morons that just want an excuse to kill others. Oh, it's the law. It's the law. The law said I'm allowed to kill people. It's one random general that said I'm allowed to kill people. Fuck you. Fuck your generals. Fuck your laws. Fuck Columbus. Fuck all that stupid-ass bullshit. Like, the fact that the United States government is still, in the year 2021, unable to even acknowledge the fact that they are brutalizing and destroying the lives of Indigenous people to this very day, as of fucking yesterday, as of today, with these oil fucking pipelines. The fucking sheer fact and audacity that Joe Biden has to go, oh, it's Indigenous Peoples Day. Oh, look, Columbus was a bad guy. Wow, that's the best you got? That's the best you fucking got? Go fuck yourself, old man. Jesus Christ. Trump may die before 20... I hope so. Goddamn fucking fuck. Fuck the U.S., and, yeah, that's my profound statement. So, folks, I would like to remind everyone, this evening, Castlevania, Symphony of the motherfucking Night. That's right, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That's in like 8 hours and 6 minutes from now. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Castle motherfucking Vania, Symphony of the motherfucking Night. And I'm destroying this game. It costs like $200 and I'm destroying it for effect because that's what I do. So anyway, we're going to continue the fucking... Look, now it's part of the background. Look at that. See, wasn't that cool? Wow, strategic toss. Now it's part of the background. Let me actually adjust it slightly. Maybe prop it up a little bit. Check this out. This is the advertisement now. Look at that. Wow, what a world. Anyway, am I going to go for 200.6%? No. I'm going to be finishing the game. Is that game any good? Oh, you got to tune in. You got to tune the motherfucking in. Tune goddamn in. That's all I can say. If you don't tune in, you're going to tune out. And you don't want to tune out. Oh, there's some nudity, folks. I'm telling you right now. Speaking of, well, that's... Anyway. So...
Lots of grievances.
I have, this video here, that exists. It's a video. And it exists. I'm just queuing it up. It's a video. And there's also an accompanying article, as well.
Yeah, Laura and Steve.
All right, okay. All right.
Miss Miss Knight, this is your last warning.
So, Proud Boys were at North Carolina school meetings to discuss a bunch of really, like, this is like, okay, so there were Proud Boys outside. We have footage of that here. There were Proud Boys inside, right? And so there were counter demonstrations, people with "Don't Tread on Me" flags, a bunch of fucking losers.
It was Friday Night Football, September 24th, that first raised eyebrows. In the roadway outside Orange County High, several members of the far-right extremist group, the Proud Boys...
So what they've been doing is they've been basically taking the call by right-wing fascists and going to school meetings, school boards, and demanding that their far-right conspiracy theories are basically installed into the curriculum. So here's what happened. Here we have like this really good cringe compilation that took place on October 11th, 2021 of a bunch of right-wing lunatics, including Proud Boys. They actually had Proud Boys come up here, as you can see. And then they have their like fucking weird armed uniform. Like, I don't know what's going on here. They got their little mask on. They've got their cringe outfit. So I want to play this because this is what's going on in America. The right is obsessed with children. Oh, the children. Think about the goddamn children. Oh my God, the children. Oh my God. Wait. I just remembered. There's a child that exists. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Oh, the children thing. Anyway, let's
This is your last warning to speak about Math 180, or I will ask you to stop.
I'm talking about math. It's because the focus is not on math. The focus is on other topics like racism and other political agendas.
Miss Snipes, I'm sorry, your time is up. You need to sit down or you'll be asked to leave the meeting.
Okay.
This is your you're done. Thank you. Thank you. Miss Snipes, I'm going to ask you to leave the meeting now.
Shout outs to this woman, by the way. Goodbye.
The agenda tonight was to address harm caused to students by incidents of hostile and racist behavior. So I'm going to speak on that.
I can't let you speak on this. You may speak about Math 180.
Thank you for exposing your communist ways, just like BLM.
Mr. Wicker.
BLM is an organization.
Okay, so communist way, asking someone to talk about the topic at hand. That's communism. That's BLM. So we're talking about like math or something, and if you want to talk about racism, and I don't because we're talking about math, that's Black Lives Matter. What? That's communism. What? What? Wanting to talk about math at a fucking, like, at a discussion about math is Black Lives Matter? Is that even grammatically a sentence?
Found about Marxists.
You may not
number
speak
one
about
goal
this.
is to destroy America.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave the meeting now, Mr. Wicker.
They cut their mic off.
Mr. Wicker, you need to leave the meeting. Thank you.
Because what happened at Orange County High School, you know, there was only...
I'm sorry, you may speak about Math 180 or I'll have to ask you to stop.
Let me speak on this thing.
Speak about an agenda item. When we get to that item, if you will tell me which agenda item you would like to speak about.
One chance.
No, sir. You may tell me which agenda item you would like to speak on.
This is what I'm speaking on. One chance.
Which one would you like to speak on?
I am speaking on, right? Critical race theory. And
no, sir. I'm sorry, you can't speak on that tonight. You're welcome to stay
Only
with
the
us.
really,
agenda item I can't speak on.
I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
You can speak about actual agenda items.
You know what?
But I can't make one up for you.
Look.
So you can come back when you're prepared to speak on that.
Look, listen, we're all parents here.
Thank you, sir.
We all
Thank you,
want
sir. We're done. I'm going to ask you to stop speaking now.
Give me an agenda.
Thank you.
This, folks, is a manifestation of critical race theory in action.
Okay, Ms. Schmidt, you have to stick to mask mandates or I'll have to...
So talking about masks is critical race theory in action. Folks, I'm having a meltdown right now. Like, again, over the last couple of weeks, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been in perpetual meltdown mode. Because this is the country we live in. Wanting to talk about the subject is Black Lives Matter? That's what that guy said. That's just not even grammatically sensible. If you want to talk about the curriculum, that's Black Lives Matter. What? BLM, commie, Antifa, Marxist. What? This is critical race theory in action. What does that mean? What is critical race theory? If you ask any one of these motherfuckers, hey, what's critical race theory? You know what you're gonna get? Man, critical race theory, Black Lives Matter, communist Antifa, Trump, 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 I love Trump. What? Like, what the fuck?
To ask you to
All
stop
fueled
speaking.
by lies and truth.
Miss Schmidt, this is your last warning. If it's about
the
math,
veil
you may
of health
continue.
and safety, well-being.
Okay, you're done. Thank you.
You're done. I love this woman. I want to get this fucking lady on my show. All right, you're done. Sorry. Nope, you're done. She was having fun with that, though. Yep, you're done. Sorry.
Steve
You're
asked you,
gone?
please stop speaking, Miss Schmidt.
Please stop speaking. You're done. Get the hell out of here.
Thank you.
Hillary
Thank you very
McKenzie.
much.
Oh my god.
Have a good night.
Shout out to Hillary McKenzie. Oh my god. What an incredible fucking queen. You're done. You're done. I'm sorry. You're done. You're done. But anyway, folks, the Proud Boys and right-wing fascists are training people to hate critical race theory without telling them what it is, to hate Black Lives Matter. That's not even grammatically, like, again, I really don't understand. Like, the people that think that Black Lives Matter is like a secret shadow government terrorist organization or something, it's a statement. The statement says very clearly that Black Lives Matter. How is that? How can you disagree? How can you find a way to program someone in a way to disagree with the idea that Black Lives Matter? That's controversial in the United States of America. Yeah, you know that black person over there? You shouldn't want to kill them. You shouldn't hire a police force to assassinate them. You shouldn't be racially prejudiced against them. Oh, can't do it. What the fuck? That's where we're at in this fucking country. What are you blabbing? Oh, Black Lives Matter, commie Marxist Antifa, Antifa. They're What the fuck are you on, dude? What the fuck? Are you on drugs? I thought people that were hooked on Jesus were bad, but imagine being hooked on Trump. Fuck me. What a world. What a world. Oh, here we got a dumb fuck in the chat. BLM is an organization, not a concept. How fucking stupid are you? How fucking stupid are you? How fucking stupid are you? And how stupid do you think we are? That you're gonna waltz in here. So I see that there's a commie Antifa doing a live stream. What if I just tell the stupid commie Antifa that BLM is an organization and not a concept? Like, what's going through your brain, bro? Like, are you on autopilot right now? Are you even awake? Are you sleepwalking through life, just chilling? Oh, I heard someone say BLM. They're a commie, Marxist, shadow, Antifa government. What the fuck? Are you on drugs, dude? And if not, do you want some drugs? Because I got a lot. And I don't mind sharing. What the fuck, man? Is BLM not an organization? Look at this dumbass fucking... Juan, do you want to come on the stream? Do you want to call into the show and we'll have a live conversation right now? You want to come on the show? Ass fuck. I love using ass fuck as a noun. You want to come on the show, Juan? Sure. Do you have Discord? Add me on Discord? You can get on right now. If you don't know what Discord is, open a browser, go to Google, and type in Discord. You can open it in your browser, make a guest account, and with that guest account, you copy and paste this into the friend zone. You don't have to download it, just open up another browser tab. Get on in, buddy. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. If you haven't banned me, you're banned, Choki. I'm sorry. Alright, so while we wait for the dumb fuck to figure out how to use basic technology, let's do another segment that I had lined up. So Ashley Babbitt, folks, she had a memorial service, and it went about as well as you can imagine. So Ford Fisher on Twitter.com made a thread about this with some key moments, and I mean, there's a lot going on here. So let's listen.
I want Ashley to hear us saying happy birthday to her, because I know that she can hear us. I know she is with us. She lives in our hearts. She lives in our souls. She lives in our minds. So let's go.
So what they're trying to do is make Ashley Babbitt into some martyr. Like, oh, she died for the Trump revolution or some shit. And it's really, really fucking bad.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ, only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ, only the
So stupid, so stupid. Thank you.
I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ, only the real.
This quick. That day when I was covering the situation of January 6th live and saw and heard about the death of Ashley Babbitt, I knew this was going to be an important day for us, an important day for our Constitution, an important day for our country. I didn't.
So anyway, here's Donald Trump's remarks. Apologize for the quality, but it's bad, folks. Donald Trump got Ashley Babbitt killed, and he is celebrated at the fucking memorial service. That's the thing. Imagine if I went out and killed a motherfucker, right? All right, that motherfucker's dead. And then that motherfucker's extended family brings me on to give the eulogy. But I'm the one who killed the motherfucker. That's the situation.
It's my great honor to address each of you gathered today to cherish the memory of Ashley Babbitt, a truly incredible person.
I love how he barely remembers her name, by the way. The memory of, Ashley Babbitt?
To Ashley's family and friends, please know that her memory will live on in our hearts for all time. Ashley served our country in the United States Air Force for 14 years, where she was a security forces airman and eventually went on to achieve the rank of senior airman. She defended our nation overseas, including in Iraq, to fight in the war on terror. On that horrible day of January 6th, Ashley arrived at the United States Capitol. She was shot and tragically killed. Today would have been her birthday. Happy birthday, Ashley. Happy birthday. We're looking at you and you're looking down on your family and on us. My heart and the hearts of millions of Americans across the country are with everyone who knew and loved her. I especially want to express my great sympathy to Ashley's loving husband, Aaron, and her wonderful mother, Mickey. I spoke to both of them as great people. Together we grieve her terrible loss. There was no reason Ashley should have lost her life that day. We must all demand justice for Ashley and her family.
This is some Twilight Zone shit, man. I really can't with that. So, what the fuck?
But see the light, like the millions that had also heard the call. Pelosi, Schumer, Harris.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
He shot it down. I'm hearing a lot of talk from those same people.
Unbelievable.
They're telling us now we can't say her name. Do we have any people out here that agree with that? I don't think so. So we're gonna say your name. We're gonna say it loud, and we're gonna say it clear. And I hope you join me. Ashley, 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 Ashley. She went to Washington to help us see the light. Like the millions that had also heard the call. Yeah, but the Democrats that stole a love away. You know they shot.
The Democrats stole, I mean, Donald Trump incited a riot and insurrection at the Capitol that was clearly and proven to be premeditated and planned, and the Democrats are the one. What? What?
They shot her down.
The Democrats shot Ashley Babbitt down. What?
They shot her!
Alright, so now the fucking stupid, dumb bitch, fucking loser mother. Horrible, failed mother, I should mind you. This is a disgusting, horrible, abusive, dumb fuck loser parent, and I hope to God that she is as miserable as possible given the fucking stupid, dumb bitch she raised. Now, I want to be very clear here. I mean every single word that I'm saying. This is a horrible person. I hope she grieves for the rest of her life. She killed her daughter with propaganda. She's a horrible mother, a horrible person, a horrible parent. Let's listen to what she has to say, though.
Because they squashed the movement that day. They killed my daughter and they jailed Patriots and they said, look what happens when you question us.
Yeah, that's right.
Look what happens when you dare to buck the establishment. Look what happens when you dare to knock on the palace door. And I see no children in this room, so I will go ahead and say it. Fuck off and die, Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah! What the fuck did Nancy Pelosi have to do with January 6th? What the fuck? These motherfuckers. Yo, I can't. Mike Pence was in charge on January 6th. What? And yeah, there's no children watching my stream, I hope. I sincerely, motherfucking goddamn sincerely think that these are the dumbest motherfuckers in human history. I mean, I really. And look at this guy, look at this motherfucker, he's like, yeah! Like, this guy's going Super Saiyan in the fucking... Look at him! He's going Super Saiyan in the crowd! Look at this guy! What the... Whoa! Like...
Unbelievable.
I really...
When you call the Capitol switchboard, you need to remind them that the 14,000 hours of missing footage belongs to us.
That's right! What?
It belongs to us. It's paid for with your dollars, my dollars, not their dollars. But let me tell you one reason they don't let us see it. Our political detainees are not being even shown their discovery against them. They're sitting in jail right now. They don't even know what evidence they have against them. You know why? Because if they're shown that evidence, it is the very same evidence that will incriminate the FBI, the Capitol Police. And let's talk about the Capitol Police for a minute, okay? I'm in complete support of law enforcement. My daughter was law enforcement. Capitol Police is something else.
Damn straight.
The Capitol
Who the hell is that? Damn straight, brother. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? This is a cringe convention.
Damn straight.
The Capitol Police are not police. They serve the Congress. They were given powers by the Congress doesn't have the right to give. And if you want to talk about that, who does the Congress work for? Us. Should be working for us.
What the fuck?
In our hearts and our souls, along with you, and hope that you know that we will get justice for you. I promise that. We will get justice for Ashley Babbitt.
What does that look like? What does justice look like?
Your daughter. Or stand with her. I might have been the one in the window, actually. Y'all might actually be here for me if I was able to go January 6th. But I was undergoing...
This guy was like, yeah, I would have tried to engage in an insurrection and get myself killed because I'm a dumb fuck motherfucker. But, you know, I had like a dentist appointment. You know, the sun was in my eyes. Like, I was feeling a little lethargic because I, you know, had a hangover. I would have totally been there, bro.
Medical tyranny for not wearing a mask in the mall. Sorry, and I say, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that I was lazy for all these years. It took
Look at this motherfucker's trying to get some primo content.
Death of a beautiful lass who had more courage than I did. I was going to go to that round. I've never told that to this family, but I was planning to go. I called a
Amen.
And tell him and fight against a serpent.
Amen.
And tell him no more. She's probably up there at the front of the line going, hey, how much longer, Lord? I know she is because I saw what she did at the Capitol.
Unbelievable.
Brave, and we praise her for the fact that she's alive today.
So, Paul Gosar was there as well.
This is Arizona Congressman Paul Gosar. I want you to do the celebration of Ashley's birthday.
What the fuck? I asked Ashley Babbitt's mother what she thinks justice for her daughter would look like. All right.
That's a good question. That is a really good question. Like I said, I'd like to see changes in the way Capitol Police are allowed to operate, not expanded like they want to, you know, put Capitol Police in more places. I think, again, I'd like to say I am a strong police supporter, but I don't view the Capitol Police as a police organization. They are a congressional organization.
What does that mean? I support the cops, except the ones I don't like?
That operate not under the laws of any other police department. They're not subject to FOIA. They're not subject to transparency. They only answer to themselves. The only way you know there's a problem with the Capitol Police is if they tell you, because they have an internal investigation and that's it. They answer only to themselves, and that is not true of any other organization in America. So not the way to do things. So my justice for Ashley Babbitt would be changes in the Capitol Police, changes in our voting system, because I say count the votes. I say that, you know, well,
they did count the votes in Arizona. Didn't go so well for them. Like, they definitely counted some votes. They were Biden votes.
What are they afraid of? You know, and I think that this whole thing was orchestrated so that they could continue the lie. I don't think Joe Biden is electable. I don't think he won the election. I don't think anybody believes he won the election. And I don't think anybody believes he's running this country.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I would classify myself as anyone. I do believe Joe Biden was elected. I do believe that he was electable, and I do believe he's running the country. And I think he's doing a shit job at it. But, like, just throwing that out there.
I don't think anybody believes that. I don't believe it. I don't know who's in charge, but it's not Joe Biden.
And last question. Do you believe election was stolen?
Absolutely.
Can you tell me that and, like, tell me why?
I believe the election was stolen because it was. It's obvious.
Yep, the election was stolen because it was. I mean, what the fuck? Like, the sky is orange just because it is. I mean, like, what the fucking fuck?
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest
that it was stolen,
IQ.
and I think soon it's going to be obvious to everybody. You know, and there's evidence.
Soon, at some point in the far off future, it's going to be obvious to everybody. What does that mean?
Support that. But again, the people that have the power also have the power to squash that evidence. So it's kind of an uphill battle. But I do believe it was a stolen election. And I believe it's a cause that my daughter believed in strong enough to die for. So I do believe it was a stolen election.
This is what Donald Trump created, folks. The cat's out of the bag. The genie is out of the bottle. It's over. Like, these motherfuckers are literally like trying to treat Ashley Babbitt like a martyr for being a dumb, stupid, bimbo fucking bitch, trying to climb through a window like the fucking Grudge or the fucking lady from The Ring coming out of the television, like, like, dude, the guy, like, the bitch was crazy. I don't know what to tell you. Ashley Babbitt was a crazy motherfucker, and now, given the fact that we know what her mother is like, we know where she got it from. This is a horrible mother. This is the kind of mother that, like, you really wish Child Protective Services would have intervened at literally any point. Because what the hell is going on here? What the hell is going on here? It's no good, folks. I would even go as far as to say it's really bad for you. But fuck me in the face. Holy shit. Alright, we got a dumb fuck on the line. We can call him the dumb fuck. Hello?
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 Give me 1 second here.
I will give you 7 seconds. Oh, they're listening to the stream.
Can you hear me?
Yes, unfortunately.
Hold on, I'm trying to get rid of this beep notification here every time I push the
I
talk.
hate that beep. It's the worst.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Must be one hell of a beep.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Anyone home?
Are you there?
Yes.
There we go.
All right. Hello?
Hello?
All right, so you said that BLM is not a concept. Is that a correct interpretation of your statement?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously it's not a concept.
Obviously. All right. Now, could you explain how that's obvious to the viewers?
Can you explain who Patrisse Cullors is?
I don't know who that is.
I mean, she founded an organization called Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
And if you donate to Black Lives Matter, where does that money go?
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
It goes to Patrisse Cullors.
Okay. Would you consider yourself a Republican?
No.
Okay. Have you ever donated to the Republican Party?
I've never donated to any party.
Okay. So if someone were to donate to the Republican Party, does that mean that they are a Republican? Is there such a thing as Republicanism? Is there such a thing as, I don't know, being a Democrat as irrespective from the Democratic Party?
I don't understand what you're trying to get at. A lot of people and especially corporations donate to both parties.
Okay, well, my point is, you said BLM is not a concept. You said it is only a political organization. So whenever someone says, yeah, I think that Black Lives Matter, that's secret code speak for I think that BLM organization, which isn't grammatically correct at all. You said specifically it's not a concept. I'm postulating that it is, in fact, a statement, a political statement, and there very well may be an organization that has a similar name.
Okay, well then all lives matter.
Okay. So is
All lives
BLM
matter,
a
it's that
concept,
simple.
yes or no? Is it a political statement, yes or no?
No, BLM, as you have it written there on the screen, is an organization.
So
I
it's
mean-
not a political statement. So if I say Black Lives Matter, that means that my speech is an organization? Is that sentence organized? What does that mean?
I mean, it's ridiculous. You're trying to argue retarded semantics.
Do Black Lives Matter, yes or no?
Sure, all lives matter.
Okay.
All human life matters.
All right.
Black lives don't matter any more or less than brown lives, or white lives, or yellow lives.
I would definitely tell that to the police, but either way, so you said BLM is not a concept, it's not a political statement, it is only an organization. You still actually believe that?
Yeah, I mean, I believe most people are aware of that, other than delusional
Most
people.
people.
I
Okay,
mean,
most people. So
I mean,
when
if you
someone
can-
goes out there and says, "Yeah, I think black people matter," what they're secretly referring to is the shadow organization of people no one's ever heard of. That's what they're talking
Oh,
about.
but it's not a shadow organization that no one's ever heard of. I mean,
I've
they
never heard
made,
of it.
Yeah, you're full of shit then.
Okay,
that's
I'm full of
that's
shit.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
Can you donate money to a concept?
You can donate money to an organization that believes in a
Thank
concept,
you.
sure.
Can you donate money to Black Lives Matter?
If there's an organization entitled Black Lives Matter, then I suppose, yes, you can donate money to that. You said
And
BLM
when you
is
see
not
when
a
you
concept.
see signs and T-shirts that say Black Lives Matter, who do you think made those signs and T-shirts?
You
And
think
where
those
does
are
that
all
money
made
go?
by one person?
I mean, it's a literal copyrighted. Yeah, so legally.
You think the
yes.
term Black Lives Matter is copyrighted?
It literally is. You can Google that.
It literally is, okay?
Black Lives Matter is an
Well,
organization.
I'll have you know, I attend Black Lives Matter demonstrations in my city every single day and have been for 175 days in a row. And at these demonstrations, people often say Black Lives Matter, and people often have given out merchandise that was made by people in the community. Do you think that someone who's like 70 years old is part of a secret shadow government organization funneling money into like Patricia, whoever the fuck? Or do you think it's possible?
Where are you coming up with this secret shadow government shit?
You're the
It's
one who
just-
says it's not a concept. It's only an organization. I'm saying
Where
it can
did you
be
come
an
up with the
organization.
secret shadow government shit?
Well, I've
Like,
never
you
heard
just
of it
completely
before.
pulled that out of thin air.
Well, I've
and
never
to
heard
say
of
you've
it
never
before.
heard. Well, you're lying. I mean, I know you're
okay,
lying.
so I'm
You know
lying.
you're lying.
I'm lying. All right. You
Yeah.
know I'm lying. Everyone in the world knows
Obviously,
that I'm
you've
lying.
heard. Everyone has heard of the
Everyone
organization
has
Black
heard.
Lives Matter.
Everyone has heard. So if you like walk into a nursing
I
home
mean, if
and
we
you
can't
ask
have
them
an
about
honest,
the
if we can't have an honest conversation, there's no point. I mean,
I'm
if
trying
you're
to
just
have an
gonna-
honest conversation. I'm telling you I had no idea that that's an organization. And if you don't want to teach me about it, that's fine. But it
I
sounds like
mean,
you're upset.
I'll send you all kinds of links in Discord, but I mean, you're blatantly lying right now
I'm
because
blatantly lying, okay?
You've talked about the organization in previous podcasts.
Have I? Can you point them out?
I will, yeah.
So you said BLM is not a concept.
No, it's an organization that came up with a name like Black Lives Matter, so you can't say, BLM sucks, and be like, oh, so you think Black lives don't matter, like you're doing.
So
like,
you
it's-
think the
it's-
organization spawned out of the ether before the Black Lives Matter protest demonstrations in Ferguson in 2014?
I'll tell you exactly when BLM was founded.
Okay, I'll wait.
Yeah, actually, it did. BLM was founded in 2013.
Okay, cool.
July 13th of
all right,
2013.
That's cool. So, do you think that Black lives don't matter as a result?
No, why would I think that?
Well, because you have a problem. You have a very weird tick with the idea that Black Lives Matter is a political statement. There very well may be an organization. That's very possible.
Yeah, I mean, I look at what they did in Ferguson. They went in, they raised all kinds of money off of someone's death, and none of that money went back into the community.
Okay.
None of it went to helping black people. It went to
so does that mean that Black Lives Matter is not a political statement? I don't understand. Yes, there very well may be an organization. That's very possible. That organization might be corrupt. That's very possible. I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. I'm telling you this, and you can believe that I'm lying. In your mind, I might be a part of the shadow government. I don't know. In my opinion, Black Lives Matter is a simple political statement. It says Black Lives Matter. Is that not a political statement?
Sure, but it is also an organization.
So it is a concept.
You need to be able to differentiate between the two. And the
okay,
name
but you said
of the
it's an organization,
was
not
clearly
a concept.
intended to allow people to make this argument.
All right. So you said specifically in the chat, it is an organization and not a concept. Do you disagree or agree with your former statement?
It's an organization.
But is it a concept?
BLM, capital B, capital L, capital M.
That's
those
an
three
acronym?
letters together. That acronym, yeah, that is an organization, not a concept.
What? So an acronym is an organization?
That acronym, yeah, it's a registered organization.
So when someone says, like, I believe that BLM, period, like, to you, that's grammatically correct.
If I say FBI, if I say ATF, I say CIA, if I say BLM, they are all organizations.
Okay, but you don't think that that organization has a name that comes from a political movement and statement that says Black Lives Matter?
I think the political statement came from the organization, because you can't argue against an organization with the name Black Lives Matter, because then people will try to say, oh, so you don't think Black Lives Matter? I mean,
Right.
It's a word trap.
Okay, so you think
And
it's all a
it's
big
ridiculous.
game. So do you believe that police kill black people disproportionately to white people?
No.
Say that again?
No, I don't.
You don't.
I mean, statistically, white people are more likely to be killed by police on an interaction-by-interaction basis.
Okay, do you have a problem with that?
No, I don't have a problem with that.
You don't have a
I
problem
mean,
with white people being killed by police?
I have a problem with people being killed by police that don't deserve it, but that's extremely rare.
It's extremely rare. Okay. What about Andrew Brown Jr. in Elizabeth City? Did he deserve it?
Probably.
Probably.
I mean,
You don't know
I
anything.
saw the video.
You know
He
his
tried to
last
run
name
over
is
a cop in his
Brown,
car.
so that's he probably deserved
I'm
it.
brown. I'm brown. Am I racist?
His last name is Brown, so therefore he probably deserved it. What about Tony
no,
Timpa? Do you believe Tony Timpa deserved to be killed by police?
Was Tony Timpa the white guy that died like George Floyd?
Sure. You think George
I
Floyd
don't
deserved
know.
to be killed by police?
No. No, what happened to George Floyd was not right.
Okay. So, you say most of the time police killings are necessary. Like, they're required, there's no other option? Is that what your belief is?
Most of the time, yeah. I mean, most police shootings are justified.
What about Ashley Babbitt? Was that justified?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, you can't storm the Capitol of the United States government and expect the United States government not to react.
Okay, all right.
They should have known that was going to happen.
So what is your argument here? So you came on the stream, like, I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon here. So
My only argument was that BLM is an organization that grips off of leftists and has made
Well, I've never heard of it.
hundreds of millions of dollars.
It very well may
It
be possible.
has solely gone to enrich the founders of the
That's
organization.
very possible. I don't know
And it's
anything
not
about
done
that.
a single thing to help black people.
Okay, that's all extremely possible. That has nothing to do with the idea that Black Lives Matter isn't a political statement, though, or a concept.
I mean, sure, but by using that as your political statement,
I don't care about the organization. I've never heard of it before. I don't care about it. So my thing is Black Lives Matter a concept and a political statement that people can say and believe in conversation? Can people believe that Black Lives Matter?
Sure.
Okay, so it is a concept. It is a statement.
I mean, Black Lives Matter is an organization.
Is it a concept and an organization, or is it just an organization?
If you print a T-shirt with the Black Lives Matter logo and start wearing it around, they
what
can
is the
see
Black Lives Matter logo?
I mean, you know what it is. You've seen it, the black and white square with Black Lives Matter in it.
Okay, what if I just printed a T-shirt in green text in Comic Sans that said Black Lives Matter?
Well, then that would be completely different.
Okay, so but that would be a concept.
Sure, but when you say Black Lives Matter, that's, I mean, you're
so
referring
if I
to an
say
organization.
Republican, am I infringing on copyright if I say the word Republican?
Republican's not a copyrighted organization.
Okay. So if I say Black Lives Matter, somehow I'm infringing on copyright.
No, you can say whatever you want.
Okay. So if someone says it, it would be in the conceptual political statement kind of way?
Sure.
So BLM is in fact a concept?
Can you donate to that concept? Can I go online right now and give money to the concept that Black Lives Matter?
Can I go online and give money to the concept of anarchism? Can I go online and give money to the concept of libertarianism? What? Can I give money to the idea that... Is there a group
called anarchism? Is there an organization called libertarianism?
There's the Libertarian
Because
Party.
there is an organization called Black Lives Matter.
Okay. So that means that when someone makes an organization, that means it's you can no longer use those words in any other context?
Okay, where did this political statement come from? Where did it originate?
From the idea that Black Lives Matter. It's pretty simple. It's really very simple, actually.
And when did that start becoming prominent?
In 2014.
And who made it prominent? Was it an organization called Black Lives Matter?
It was protesters chanting in the streets that Black Lives Matter.
Right. And who organized that? Was it an organization called Black Lives Matter? I mean, this is all stuff that you can Google right now.
I don't think anybody organized the protest at the very beginning. Well, no.
You're wrong. They did.
So they did.
That's
so
how
they
the organization.
So they knew that someone was going to be executed by police. They were all staged there. They were waiting for it to happen, and then as soon as it happened, they secretly organized.
Honestly, yeah.
You think so?
Oh yeah, BLM is constantly looking to grift off the death of someone killed by police. That's what they do.
No, but you are claiming that they were there from the beginning.
They were formed.
So they knew that that guy was going to die before he died? Did they maybe play a part in the murder? What is your...
Oh no, they were
How
just
deep
waiting.
Does this go?
They were just waiting for a police incident that they could grift off of. And then when one that was really bad that the whole country basically agreed on, which was George Floyd, man, they latched onto that and their organization exploded.
Okay, so is Black Lives Matter a political statement?
It has become a political statement, but it originated from the organization. But
is it possible that the origin is before that organization you're referencing, and that people have been saying Black Lives Matter?
Let me ask, why is it offensive to say all lives matter?
All lives will matter when Black Lives matter. Why is that offensive?
Black lives already do matter. All lives matter.
Okay. Well, Black lives clearly do not matter.
They're
if this conversation is even taking place to begin with, clearly there is some form or issue in the world right now that puts black people at a lower point in the totem pole than white people. That's very clear. That's evident, right? So the statement Black Lives Matter is with the intention of bringing equality to all different kinds of people. All lives matter is basically ignoring a problem.
No, not really.
So if I have a lung infection in my left lung, would you say all lungs matter?
Yeah.
So is Black Lives Matter a concept?
No, it's an organization.
And it's not a concept.
No, it's not a concept.
So no
It's an
one in the
organization.
history of the world has ever said Black Lives Matter and meant anything other than the organization.
That's a ridiculous statement.
Well, that's what you said. You said it's not a concept.
So are you trying to argue that BLM doesn't exist?
I'm trying to argue that it very well may be an organization, but it is also a political statement and a concept.
Okay, so when an organization is detrimental to
That's
the
not
political
the argument.
statement,
Your argument
well,
is that it
that's
is
my
not.
argument. I don't know what the fuck you're talking
You
about. You're
said
ranting on
why
some
we
dumb
had
bullshit.
this conversation to begin with started when you said, quote, BLM is an organization, not a concept. I am saying it very well may be an organization called Black Lives
Okay,
Matter.
I mean,
That's possible.
can you give me an example of anyone using the statement Black Lives Matter before the founding of Black Lives Matter on July 13th, 2013?
What does that have to do with the fact that it's a political statement?
Because the organization created the political statement because it's a statement that you can't argue against. And you can't argue against the organization.
You seem to be doing one hell of a job arguing against it. So
I'm arguing
if someone,
against it because it's a corrupt organization. And
okay,
people...
it very well may be. That's very possible. I don't know anything about it. What you are saying, though, is every time someone says Black Lives Matter, it's because they're secretly working for this organization.
But no, that's a fucking ridiculous statement.
So it is a concept that is independent from the organization, correct or no?
Not really, no.
So,
I mean, maybe there's a bunch of really, really dumb people on the left that have never heard of the organization and don't realize that their actions are basically just supporting grifters.
So when someone gets shot and killed by police and someone says Black Lives Matter, that's supporting grifters.
Yeah. Yeah, let's say you're going out protesting and it's a Black Lives Matter march and you get people to donate because they're like, well, I don't have time to protest, but I'll donate.
So when someone organizes a cash app...
Maybe you weren't even aware.
So when someone organizes a cash app for the family of someone who died from police violence, how does that impact the Black Lives Matter organization?
That has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter.
Right. So you said donating...
I think that's...
You said if someone hosts...
Hold
the phone, buddy. If you said if someone hosts a Black Lives Matter march and people donate, that it automatically goes to some big organization founded by Patricia whoever the fuck?
Let's say I'm walking down the street and I see a Black Lives Matter protest with all the Black Lives Matter signs and I don't have time to protest, but I can Google Black Lives Matter and oh look, I can donate to this protest.
So you're thinking that people are so goddamn stupid that instead of just handing cash to an organization doing a fundraiser, that they're going to Google not, I don't know, the specific case of police violence in the city. They're just going to Google Black Lives Matter. Oh, I'm going to donate here. You think that's going to happen? And that's your proof that Black Lives Matter is not a concept or a political statement?
I mean, they made almost $1 billion off of the death of
I'm
George
happy
Floyd.
for that. So if someone organizes a march in a city that has had a high-profile police brutality incident, and the family of that person is fundraising so that they can, I don't know, maybe not, have starving children because the only person making money in their family was assassinated by police, that somehow has something to do with an organization that they've never heard of.
No, I mean, you're making a ridiculous argument.
Well, I am saying, no, I'm not. I'm saying police are killing black people at an alarming rate, and that people do marches where they say that Black Lives Matter, and people may do fundraising for the families of victims of police violence. That's what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Say that then.
I did. I just said it.
It has nothing to do with the organization BLM.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. So thank you for agreeing. You have a great day. I'll talk to you again soon. So BLM, is it a concept? Is it not a concept? I think we found our answer. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the show today. I enjoyed the show today. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna go eat breakfast because I'm extremely hungry, and that's it. So goodbye.
say this, but those with the lowest IQ, only the really, I hate to say this, but those
No
with
good,
the lowest
really
IQ,
bad for you.
only the
No good, really bad for you. 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 No good, really bad for you.
So stupid.
No good, really bad for you. No good, really bad for you.
Thank you.
No good, really bad for you.
So stupid.
No good,
So stupid.
really
Thank
bad
you.
for you. No good, really bad for you.
So stupid.
No
Thank
good,
you. Thank you.
really bad for you. No
So
good,
stupid.
really bad
So
for
stupid.
you.
Thank you. Thank
No
you.
good, really bad for you.
So stupid.
No good,
So stupid.
really
Thank
bad
you.
for you. No good, really bad
So
for you.
stupid. So stupid.
No
Thank
good,
you. Thank
really
you.
bad for you. No good,
So stupid.
really bad
So
for
stupid.
you.
Thank you. Thank
No
you.
good, really bad for you.
So stupid.
No good,
So stupid.
really bad
Thank you.
for
Thank
you.
you.
No good, really bad
So
for you.
stupid. So stupid.
No good,
Thank you. Thank
really
you.
bad for you. No good,
So stupid.
really bad
So
for
stupid.
you.
Thank you. Thank
No
you.
good, really bad for you.
So stupid.
No good,
So stupid.
really bad
Thank you.
for
Thank
you.
Not good. So stupid.
Believe
so
me,
stupid.
not good.
Thank you. Thank you.
No good. No good.
So
No
stupid.
good,
So
really
stupid.
bad
Thank
for
you.
you.
Thank you.
Not good.
Unbelievable.
Not good.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
No good. No good.
Unbelievable.
So stupid.
Really bad
Thank you.
for you.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Not good.
So stupid.
Believe me, not
so
good.
stupid. Thank you. Thank you.
Did you use the word smart? So you said you went to Delaware State, but you forgot the name of your college. You didn't go to Delaware State. You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the votes.
No, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.